Go to B camera.
Hello and welcome to girls varsity hockey. Millbrook taking on Lawrence Academy in the quarterfinals of the NEPSAC playoff small school tournament. Charlie K, JD Whiting on the call, and Loomis Chafee on site. JD, what do you have for today's game?
Yeah, so a big game today, first round of the Dorothy Howard New England small school tournament. So obviously first playoff game for both these teams this year. The biggest difference in playoff experience right now is that Lawrence Academy was in this position last year, losing in the first round, but Millbrook has not made it to the playoffs since the 2013-2014 season when they were coached by Ed Allen, in which they were knocked out in the second round. The winner of tonight's game goes on to play Groton in the semifinals for a bid at the New England Small School Championship on Sunday. We're at a neutral location, so neither team has home rink advantage, which is a change up from most games in the regular season. Millbrook, the 4 seed, Lawrence Academy, the 5 seed out of 6 in the tournament. And Millbrook has a record of 19-9 compared to Lawrence's 13-12-3. However, Lawrence does go up against some harder competition. They've played more of the Elite 8 teams. They've played about double the total, double of the 20 teams in the tournaments than Millbrook has this season. So they do have a harder schedule, and that's why this record has been able to get them to that 5 seed. These two teams were 2 of the 4 teams battling it out at the end of the year, the last week, 2 weeks for the last 3 seeds in the tournament. Both of them earning spots. And so, yeah, big game. We got a lot of experience, 2 talented goalies, both seniors of Caitlin Michaels and Morgan Ainley. Michaels being the Lawrence goalie, Ainley being the Millbrook goalie. So a big battle in the blue paint, and a lot of skills, some good goal scorers on each side. And yeah, tonight's going to be a good game with a lot of action.
As we get puck drop going, Emily Morin will take control for Millbrook. Jill Smith was able to win that draw at neutral ice. Puck sauced on through the neutral zone and will go down. Sent back to corral it is Lawrence. Lawrence looking to move a breakout on forward, coming off the stick of Nichaporth. Jill Smith will pick up the loose puck and move it cross ice for Shea Jazeel. Shea Jazeel on the go will get the dump in as she hits the deck on the entry. Lawrence Academy D setting up for a breakout. Puck coming off the wall and thrown forward. Kaylee Murphy, chance in front, and a good save by Michaels right off the bat.
Good shot, good bid early on to start the offense for Millbrook. After talking to Coach Whiting last night, there is no real first line. Millbrook likes to run too, but don't have a definite first line. Tonight we saw them starting with the line of Daniluk, Jill Smith, and Lily Ainley, a line that's got a very good heavy forecheck, plays well behind the net and in the corners. And as we see, they were able to create a bid for Kaylee Murphy early on.
Quick action from Lawrence Academy as Pereira was able to get in on the forecheck hard and get some play moving in the offensive zone. Callie Leary from the corner now, moving on forward for Piper Smith. Piper Smith near side corner will move it up the wall. That pass is cut off by Captain Ella Rago, so Jayla Stever will go opposite side. Murphy from the wall looking to get the zone exit. She will. Panachuli now with Smith. Piper Smith coming into the blue line trying to get a pass back over to Lila Panachuli. That play was cut off. Ella Rago will lug the puck now through neutral ice for Lawrence Academy. Into the offensive zone, squeezed off on the outside by Callie Leary. Puck thrown down low. Reese Pereira going up top. Shot coming. Good block by Lily Ainley as the play develops right below our feet. Jayla Stever, D to Callie Leary. Callie Leary hitting Jill Smith in stride who will get the tip forward. Puck corralled in the neutral zone along the wall by Daniluk before it's pushed back towards the Millbrook end. Stever coming forward, using some speed to try and find some space, working with Lily Ainley right down below us. Puck coming off the wall there, picked up and thrown back down low by Nola Gibbs. Jill Smith coming in for some support down low, getting a breakout pass to Natalia Daniluk that was cut off immediately.
Yeah, just to start here, we see some good pressure from Lawrence Academy. We'll see if that tougher regular season, harder opponents in that regular season has prepared them for a good playoff run. Just given they do have to play for more, they have bigger games throughout the season compared to the Millbrook squad.
Good hustle there by Cookingham to wash out the icing. Puck sent back down low by Nishapur. Working hard, blue line shot coming in from Schuster. That play was blocked, nothing making it quite to the net so far for either team. Nishapur closed off behind the net by JC Downs. Kicked on forward, Lila Panachuli in to help out. Puck hemmed down low. Nishapur from the corner looking for space and an option. And she'll go for the cycle play down low, finding Hannah Haxton. Haxton tied up by Captain Shay Jazeel. Piper Smith moving the puck up the wall. Played up top now. Schuster stepping into a bid that's blocked off the stick of Panachuli. Shot coming in far side. That one will whiz by Morgan Ainley, missing the net. Panachuli trying to get the clear in. Good block by Piper Smith, stepping into the lane there on Gambino.
Again, some more good sustained pressure by the Lawrence Academy offense. Not too many shots on goal, but they've been working the Millbrook D, cycling the puck well, and keeping the puck deep.
Panachuli on the go, finding Murphy through neutral ice. Murphy will have to retreat a little bit and find some space. Reese Pereira was on her tightly. Murphy trying to come up this near side wing. That play's cut off. Pereira working in tandem with Rago. Pass on forward to Murphy, and Murphy will send it on down. Jill Smith playing hard chase down there, able to corral the puck, fanning on a pass attempt. Clear made there by Lawrence. Shay Jazeel will pick up the loose biscuit in her own end, hitting Daniluk on forward as Jazeel heads off for the change. Daniluk into the offensive zone, trying to snap off a shot. That was blocked in front. Lily Ainley follow-up chance, more blocking in front. Biscuit never made it all the way to Caitlin Michaels.
Yeah, good chance there created by today's first line from Millbrook, and some good blocks by the Lawrence defense to restrain that puck from getting to Caitlin Michaels back in the blue paint.
Piper Smith trying to get through the neutral zone and find some offense here. Panachuli doing much of the same. Will send a backhander on in, but Michaels will cover that one up for the stop and play.
So speaking of these two lines Millbrook has, the first one tonight being Daniluk, Jill Smith, and Ainley. They're more of a grinding line. They get down low, they work hard, keep the puck deep, and then try and get something high for Lily Ainley, who likes to sit up in that high slot. Whereas the other line of Murphy, Piper Smith, and Panachuli is a flashier, faster, in times more creative line that does a lot of good work on fast breaks and odd man rushes.
Stever will rim it off the glass. Murphy will pick up there from the far dasher. Piper Smith straight through neutral, getting the blue line, and will send it in on Michaels, who will cover up for a stop and play with 11.5 left to go in the first period of action.
Yeah, so far a very two-way game. We've already seen over 6 minutes, or about 6 minutes of play pass. But neither team really able to get any grade A chances yet so far. Both teams have had a couple opportunities, but some good defensive efforts to keep anything good from happening.
Perimeter shot taken, good stick save from Michaels. JC Downs playing the dump in there. Back to corral it. Lawrence Academy looking to exit. Tied up there was Nishapur, couldn't get the clear off. Squirming away from pressure, Jocelyn will go down low, D to D now, moved on forward off the stick of Hannah Haxton. From this side, Gambino trying to move it forward, couldn't quite get a handle on it. Puck sent down low below Morgan Ainley. JC Downs will retreat to pick that one up. Looking for an option, hard forecheck coming from Lawrence Academy. The Spartans doing much of that tonight so far. Good work by Panicciulli to get that puck free and get moving in the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone, trying to fire a bid, but we'll see a whistle offside with 10:42 left to play.
As you know, a good high forecheck coming from Lawrence Academy earlier on in this game have made a couple tricky situations to stuff up that Millbrook breakout, keep that puck in the zone, just work that Millbrook D, kind of wear them out early on in the game.
Lawrence Academy looking to exit their own zone. Rago not able to quite get it clear. Callie Leary had the line. Lily Ainley working on the circle. Callie Leary doing the same at the top. Danliuk with it in the high slot. Plenty of traffic in her way. Glacier looking for a clear. Couldn't find it. Danliuk hard on the forecheck. Leary holding up the blue line once again. Rago will play the bank pass all the way down. Reese Pereira in a foot race with Emily Morin. Emily Morin will beat her out, but Reese Pereira did enough to wash out the icing. Jill Smith in there. Sharp chance. Morgan Ainley with a nice couple saves there. Puck still loose up top. Lily Ainley will get the clear and send Lawrence Academy on the retreat.
Solid effort by Morgan Ainley to keep that puck out of the net, but Reese Pereira with a great forecheck to beat out that icing. Even though she didn't get the puck right away, she stuck with it, took it away from Emily Morin in the corner, and then was able to create that opportunity that has been the most effective so far today, and had Morgan Ainley working to keep that puck out of the net right there.
Michaels with the cover will send the face-off in the offensive zone for Millbrook. Piper Smith and company looking to get some opportunity off this draw, possibly. Smith not quite able to win out the draw too cleanly. Lawrence Academy starting with Jocelyn. Jocelyn will get the clear all the way down. Jayla Stever will have to rush back to make sure she gets the icing, and she will. So we'll do it all over again in the same spot.
Yeah, Cockenham for Lawrence not getting the call she necessarily wanted, but still making Stever work to get that icing call is crucial. Even if you're not getting it, you can't change. You're still making that other team work, tire out those legs. As we see, Millbrook tends to run only 6 forwards and 5D, which is a shorter bench compared to many of their opponents in New England. So getting those 11 girls fired, making them work early on in the game proved to be helpful for Lawrence.
Shay Jazeel, good work there to cut off the pass coming from Rago on the stretch. Jazeel on the forecheck, followed by Lila Panicciulli. Jazeel will keep it on this far side as she tags up on the delayed offsides. Piper Smith coming into the picture at the top of the blue line, holding strong there. Try and get Millbrook some offensive opportunity here. Puck coming free off the dasher will come to the stick of Jayla Stever, who will play it down to the corner and hustle off for a change. Madeline Rivet moving forward. Cookenham, stretch pass on. A little too hot off the stick there of Ava Glab. Piper Smith coming and trying to get it to Murphy. Murphy chance in front. It got slowed down before it made it all the way to Michaels, and she had no problem moving that rebound to the corner. Puck sent down by Ava Glab. Emily Morin will pick it up on the far corner, hitting Jill Smith very nicely through the neutral zone. Danliuk stretching to hit the splits to keep it onside. Lily Ainley, top of the far circle, will send a shot in. Caitlin Michaels making a save. Jill Smith from the corner, far side, chunked a shot, was Morin, and I don't know if it hit the outside of the post, but Michaels definitely got a piece of it, and she'll cover up for another stop.
I mean, that was a great look. Jill Smith seeing Emily Morin coming in from that far blue line, playing that pass through the slot. Emily Morin not quite able to get everything she wanted onto that. Give Michaels a save. But a good play nonetheless, good bid, and a dangerous opportunity right there. For
JC Downs will pinch in from the point area, keep the play alive, taking a shot. This one's blocked. And on the go, Ella Rago on the go, using her speed. Emily Morin backtracking to hold her up. Oh, and Rago snapping a shot over the bar and over the head of Morgan Ainley. JC Downs keeping the puck moving up the wall. Shot taken, going wide of the net. Danliuk far dasher looking to slow it down. Morin will play the bank pass to JC Downs. Downs will keep it moving up the wall. Lily Ainley will work from there to try and clear the zone. Couldn't quite do it as Rago held it in from there. Morin will try Danliuk on the far side instead. That's not an option. Danliuk will spin around and look for Morin on a beauty of a give and go. Panachuli through neutral will get a piece of it, but not all of it. Murphy into the offensive zone. Now Murphy cutting towards the net, protecting the puck, whipping a shot. It's in, they score! Kaylee Murphy driving in to make it 1-0 with 6:48 left in the first period.
Great effort by Kaylee Murphy to get that puck, hold the zone to get her teammates onside, takes it down the wing, and is able to get to the goal, get that puck on the net, and push it past Michaels after an astonishing missed opportunity from Ella Rago, Lawrence's leading goal scorer on the other end just moments before. Great goal by Kaylee Murphy, gives the Mustangs a lead late in this first period and propels that momentum.
Murphy and company looking for another one, trying to center that for Piper Smith. Puck getting on past Stever. Cookingham will fire it cross corner for the dump in. Glad will pick it up from there. Jazeel, a little 15-on-15 action. But we're going to see a penalty upcoming here against Jayla Stever. She's going to go minute 30 minor for elbowing.
Jayla Stever with that penalty, now the leading player in penalties on this Millbrook squad. Unlucky call. I didn't quite see what happened, but now Lawrence blessed with a 5-on-4 opportunity just after that go-ahead goal from Kaylee Murphy in blue.
Shot coming up top from Rago. Good stick save by Morgan Ainley. Lawrence Academy getting their power play unit set up here. Walking the top line, shot taken by Rago, looking for the tip in front was Haxton. May have tipped it wide more than anything else. Morin from the corner, held up. Haxton will pick up and circle in below Morgan Ainley. Played up the wall. Rago will get it there. Murphy doing a nice stick lift job there. And that puck will be sent all the way down and will clear the zone by Shea Jazeel to relieve the pressure.
Good clear early on. We see that net front presence of the Lawrence power play. Hannah Haxton sitting in front, got a stick on a shot. Looking to create some tricky opportunities and good bids for that Lawrence team.
Puck up top now. Played down low, will deflect off the stick of Morin. Jill Smith rushing to the puck, and she'll get another clear and 200 feet as she heads up for the forecheck.
I will add on the other side of the special teams, we do have Millbrook's penalty kill, although Coach Whiting likes to refer to it as a power kill, similar to what Canada's national women's team does. They like to use the extra space and use this shorthanded opportunity to create opportunities of their own. On that first penalty kill unit, we do see Millbrook try and spring Kaylee Murphy, whether it be on an ice or a breakout pass, try and give her breakaway 1-on-1 and create something on what's supposed to be a shorthanded opportunity.
So just 10 seconds left on the minor penalty to Jayla Stever. 5:07 left in the period. Piper Smith getting a zone win, just out of the zone win, fired all the way down by Shea Jazeel. Michaels will play it out. Played forward by Lawrence. Lawrence pressured by Jazeel. Jazeel moving it in front. Piper Smith couldn't quite get there. It'll be covered by Michaels, but that will take care of the penalty.
Yeah, good example of the defensive aspect of that power kill, that high press, keeping that puck in the zone. Shea Jazeel with a nice play to spring Piper Smith. Couldn't quite connect, but just a good opportunity and make sure Lawrence knows the dangerous attack that Millbrook still has on the PK.
Covered again. Frozen will see another face-off. Piper Smith coming in to take the draw, getting the tie-up, working it free. Murphy will get there, throwing a backhand on net. I communicated with Millbrook former head of school, Drew Casertano, wishing the girls the best of luck, as well as the guys and girls basketball teams. Drew Casertano, an alumni of Loomis Chaffee School, where we are broadcasting from today. Two of his kids also attending Loomis Chaffee. Kaylee Murphy with some pressure down low. Shot coming from the top of the slot. That went wide of the net. Morgan Ainley shuffling over, but didn't need to make a save. Thrown back down low by Pereira. Piper Smith looking to move it forward. Murphy doing the same, kicking it free now. Murphy, Panicciuli's got a 2-on-2 opportunity. Panicciuli coming in, couldn't quite get a shot off. Murphy will, it's still loose in front. No, Michaels with a couple nice saves. Keep this a 1-goal game as the puck will exit and Millbrook will reset here.
Yeah, some good saves by Michaels, although as we did see on that goal coming from Kaylee Murphy earlier, Millbrook's offense was able to get Michaels to fall off balance and create some opportunities in front. So that's something to look out for on future opportunities. Just see if Michaels is able to find her footing some and hold her ground in the crease as the game progresses.
So an icing call here against Lawrence Academy will put the draw in the offensive zone for Millbrook. 3:36 left in this first period with which to work. Millbrook with the 1-goal lead, coming off a goal by Kaylee Murphy. Jill Smith gliding in to take the draw here. Smith not quite able to get the draw win, but will apply some heavy pressure and pick the puck up off the wall and send it down low. On this side of things, Madeline Rivet will come up this wing, trying to get past Shay Jazeel, but she stood tall at the blue line. Circling down low, Kayla Rice. Rice not able to get a clear. Rice still working. Jazeel working hard to backhand the puck on down. Work to the high slot. Lily Ainley with a chance in front. She'll fire. Follow up. Still loose, but Caitlin Michaels with some more nice work in the crease area for Lawrence Academy. Shot coming and they score this time. Changes the L and Jill Smith will put it to the back of the net. 2-0 Millbrook.
What a goal! I mean, Millbrook working on that whole offensive opportunity there. We saw some good bids from Millie Ainley, and then the puck able to get to the points, the very offensive and talented points we know Millbrook has. Shay J. Seal, Oswego commit, able to get that puck on her stick, find Jill Smith for the tip in front to beat Michaels for the second time of the night. Millbrook getting the 2-0 lead late in the first, off goals from Kaylee Murphy and just now Jill Smith.
Piper Smith angling off along the wall. JC Downs working down low. Puck still loose there. Gambino working it free. Played up top by Nishapur. Sent back down by Carey. In front, chance in front. Beauty of a save by Morgan Ainley. Gambino had it right in front and couldn't put it home. Haxton rolling off now. Bank pass off the boards down low. Working from the corner. Gambino puck protect. From the point, played down low by Shuster. Haxton working off. Nishapur will come in. Below Morgan Ainley looking for a centering try. Shuster will come to it up top at the blue line. Nishapur playing down low. Gambino hard on Morid. Lawrence Academy getting back to that hard forecheck game that they started with in this first period. Circling in front, Gambino couldn't get a stick on. Panicciuli coming away with it. Murphy now. Murphy past the red line, protecting the puck, coming down this near side wing. Shoveled to Lila Panicciuli. Panicciuli swirling away from trouble. Puck coming loose now. Shay Jazeel. Jill Smith on that near side dasher. Murphy will move it over to Morin, who will step into a shot, and that will be gloved down for a whistle by Caitlin Michaels with 1:34 left to play.
Defensively, Millbrook has to watch the net front and slot coverage. We have seen Lawrence's best opportunities come from players wide open in front. We saw one on that last play there. Morgan Ainley doing what she does, staying calm in the net, makes a nice pad save, but Millbrook's got to make sure they're getting in that slot, stick on stick, and not giving any of those beautiful opportunities to Lawrence.
Shay Jazeel with a great poke check there. Puck sent down low by Nola Gibbs. Emily Morin back there, but she'll cough it up. Ava Glab with it now. Jill Smith getting some weight on her. Puck loose on the dasher, played up to the point. Shot coming in from the point. Nice pad save by Morgan Ainley. A tip in front made it a little more challenging. Up top once again. Jocelyn D2D now stepping into a shot. That one goes wide, deflected there. Madeline Rivet couldn't find the cage. In forward, high slot area, Nola Gibbs couldn't quite get a strong enough shot on. Shay Jazeel on the go. Offensive defenseman will activate. Puck sauced on through. Natalia Daniluk couldn't get a stick on it. 33 seconds left in this first period. Lawrence Academy looking for an exit strategy. They'll try the move around to come to the other side. Madeline Rivet, pass cut off by Lily Ainley. Piper Smith coming into a shot. That one is deflected. And we'll see a whistle as I think that puck popped up into the netting behind the cage.
Couple more good looks there for the Mustangs. But I will say Lawrence doing a great job at working the zone, cycling the puck, looking for the points, and causing some dangerous opportunities for that Millbrook defense. I will add though that it does kind of help the Millbrook defense out when they get that odd man rush. The Lawrence forwards are typically down low in that offensive zone, and Millbrook's able to spring three quick for those 3-on-2 odd man rush opportunities.
So 5 seconds left in the period. Shot taken by Panachuli. Caitlin Michaels will steer the rebound to the corner. Murphy working, but she'll run out of time and real estate. And that'll do it for the first period. Millbrook out to a quick start, grabbing the 2-0 lead. Anything before we go to quick break?
I mean, huge to have 2 goals going out of that first period. Some nice goals, good solo effort by Kaylee Murphy, and then a good team play by I think it was Lily Ainley, Shay J. Seal, and Jill Smith to connect for the second. With a 2-goal lead going out of the first is nice, but you can't get too complacent. Can't let that get to your head. You got to keep playing the way you are. Lawrence does have a skilled offense. They have been making things happen. Millbrook's got to make sure to watch that slot, stay strong defensively, and the opportunities offensively will continue to come.
So that'll do it for the first period. We'll see you back here for a little first period intermission show in just about 10 minutes or so as we get set for the second period. That'll do it for now as we head to quick break. We welcome you back in. First intermission just before the second period, as we're going to get another look at the goal coming from Jill Smith and Shay Jazeel at the end of that first period to give Millbrook the 2-goal lead.
So the big thing coming from this goal is just that forward pressure, that forecheck down deep. As we noted from this line early on in the game, Jill Smith was able to get that puck, come out wide, I think Lily Ainley grabbed the puck, Natalia Daniluk able to come out wide, grab that puck, play it to the point, up to Shay Jazeel, who was then able to get that shot off in front of the net. Jill Smith gets her stick on the puck, tips it past Michaels. Good goal, good team play, and boosts Millbrook to that 2-0 lead late in the first. So now Millbrook coming in 2-0, start of the second. We'll see how Lawrence responds and see how Millbrook continues to pressure, how their game should hopefully stay the same, keep it up, keep scoring, and keep the pressure going.
As we get going for this second period, Piper Smith will come out to take the draw against Gambino. Gambino getting it momentarily, and we'll have it once again. Good poke check there from Shay Jazeel. Lila Panichuli taking a shot on in, as we get to see the girls up close and personal on the attack right now. Kaylee Murphy back checking hard. Puck sent forward, stretch pass completed in Nishipur and sent down low. Emily Morin will backtrack and chase it down, sent forward. Piper Smith couldn't quite get a clean stick on it and exit the zone. Shot in front, coming from the high slot, going wide of the net. Nishipur couldn't quite find the cage. Puck sent down low, coming off the wall. Emily Morin skying that one into the air on the deflection. Far corner, Panichuli will come in to chase it down. Pressure coming from Schuster. Panichuli hits the deck. In front, Nishipur will send one around the cage. Jocelyn coming in will chunk one towards the cage, going wide of the net. Centering pass cut off by Emily Morin, and Lila Panichuli will get it from there. Panichuli hitting Murphy in stride, Murphy on the outside. Murphy, Gretzky turn up that far wing, looking for an option. Jill Smith, this side, had a good shot, but it was blocked by Jocelyn on the way. Clear coming all the way down by Kayla Rice, and an icing here with 15:41 left in the second period.
Good block by Jocelyn to break up that one-time shot from Jill Smith on the right wing. And Kaylee Murphy, we saw her beaming down that left wing, similar to how she scored her goal. Turned out wide, but she's definitely very dangerous out wide from that wing.
Clean win on the draw by Kayla Rice. Jill Smith and Natalia Daniluk working hard to try and win that puck. Kayla Rice will send it down. Callie Leary with a nice poke check in the way, delayed offsides, tagged up. Haxton on the forecheck, Leary on forward for Daniluk. Daniluk will hit a nice pass to Jill Smith in the center. Smith called off sides at the line, so we'll see a face-off just outside the Lawrence Academy blue line.
Unfortunate offside call for Millbrook. That would have been a good chance, having Jill Smith and Lily Ainley come on 2-on-2. Two good players that can make some things happen, especially down low.
Kayla Rice not able to get the draw here against Jill Smith. Jayla Stever playing the bank pass. Daniluk will pick it up and send it on down low. Puck cleared out by Carey, just as far as neutral ice. Callie Leary will backtrack. Ella Rago, the captain, picking up the loose puck, driving hard towards the net, held outside there. Puck moved up top to the blue line. Shot taken, and it goes in. Far corner. Lawrence Academy finding the net to make it a one-goal game with 14:56 left in the first period.
Solid goal. Good play by Ella Rago to get that puck up to Glacier for the goal. Beat Morgan Ainley. Far side low. Just got past her pad. Looks like there was probably a screen in front, but a nice goal, good placement, and a good rebound from that late goal in the first period for Lawrence to cut the deficit in half.
Reese Pereira able to move that on forward. Kayla Rice with it now, trying to make something happen. Chance in front, and no, it didn't happen. Morgan Ainley forced to one side, open net, but couldn't get a shot off, was Ella Rago. Jill Smith will find Daniluk, but that banks off her skate blade. Will come back to Shay Jazeel, played forward for Daniluk. Daniluk not quite able to get it down. Kayla Rice coming into the offensive zone. Jill Smith, pressure on her. Shot goes awry. Up top now played back down low by Gleicher. The lone goal scorer coming in for the tally for Lawrence Academy. Rago centering that one, going through the crease and will exit the zone, relieving some pressure. Carry forward, hitting the stick of Ava Glab. JC Downs will retreat and pick it up, moving it far side. In there, picked up Lawrence Academy looking for more as that puck was centered on net. Shea Jazeel will air it out to neutral ice, getting passed in the zone, delayed offsides here. Jazeel will send it on down, Panachuli will get it, Piper Smith coming off the bench will be offside, and a whistle here for a stop in play.
That tally from Rago and Gleicher gives Rago one more point to catch up to Nishapur for the point lead of the Lawrence team. And Gleicher getting her second goal of the year, 4th point, to help put Lawrence one step closer to tying the Millbrook team.
Kelly Murphy trying to get that puck deep, but it deflects into the benching area. We'll do it all over again. We remind you again, we're shooting on site in Loomis Chaffee, but it is Millbrook and Lawrence Academy taking on each other tonight. Neutral site required here per NEPSAC rules, as the teams are 3 hours apart. Up top, shot taken there by Rivet, deflection just wide. Morgan Ainley had a nice pad save there. Up top, once again, Rivet will fire again. This time, Panachuli was able to get into the lane and block up the shot. Stever held off, couldn't get a clear away. Morin will have to shuffle over.
A couple more good bids coming from that right point man for Lawrence. Close one, Morgan Ainley able to hold off. But another good couple opportunities from that same spot as that goal from Gleicher earlier this period.
Piper Smith, Lila Panachuli leaving the drop pass for Stever. Stever will send it back down to Panachuli. Panachuli working hard with some good strength on her stick. Morin coming into the picture now down low. Murphy with it, finding Panachuli almost far side, just past out of reach. Panachuli driving hard, trying to stuff it in short side. Not an option available. Murphy working the cycle to try and find the slot, but that play was broken up. And the puck will come all the way down for an icing here against Lawrence Academy.
Yeah, so first good bit of pressure from Millbrook this period. But Lawrence with the majority of possession, majority of opportunities in these first 5 minutes. They have held Millbrook in their zone for a good period of time, and they've definitely been the team to come out hotter and stronger in this second period.
Jill Smith in to take the draw against Gambino. Gambino now with the loose puck, wheeling behind Michaels. Missing on the breakout pass to Hannah Haxton. JC Downs will send it back in as Millbrook tags up on the delayed offside. Nishipur will send it down low and head off for a change. JC Downs head up looking for a pass. She'll go up the wall to Daniluk. Daniluk tied up there on that dasher near side. Coming loose now. Shoveled towards the cage. Going to the far corner. Curling off there, Rago whipping a shot. Morgan Ainley will cover up and freeze with 11:44 left in the second period.
Again, once more, another good show of offensive pressure from this Lawrence squad. They're doing a real good job at keeping that puck low, sucking those Millbrook wingers down, and then activating the points, getting pucks on net, and forcing Morgan Ainley to make some saves.
Shot taken, Morgan Ainley, nice pad save on the outside there. Rago pumping a shot that was meant to get to the cage, but didn't after a couple Millbrook defense in the way. Emily Morin looking for a spot to deal. She'll go to the other side and try that. Finding some open ice here, and she'll hit Daniluk. Little hot off the stick blade of Daniluk. Coming back to Emily Morin, who will curl away from trouble. Lily Ainley through center now with it. Lily Ainley wheeling and will deal down low. Julia Schuster resetting for Lawrence Academy, playing the breakout forward. Jayla Stever was able to get a stick on it. Murphy playing chase on Rice now. Dump completed for Lawrence Academy. Breakout completed coming back the other way from Millbrook. Able to exit the zone. Schuster getting back, pick up the loose puck. Panachuli on the forecheck here for the Mustangs. up the wall, coming in. Stever with another good cut pass. Stever coming into the offensive zone. She'll fire one up over the bar. Murphy will come into the picture down in that far corner, getting held up along the dasher. Puck tied up there as well. Piper Smith working it free for Murphy. Murphy coming away from trouble. Murphy driving towards the front of the net. Shot taken. Good shoulder save by Caitlin Michaels. Jazeel with another shot. Blocker saved by Michaels. Puck still loose in front. Jazeel rushing to it to hold the line. Sent down low. Murphy with it once again. Bouncing puck, not able to be corralled too cleanly. Murphy along the wall, tied up, hitting the deck, still loose. Piper Smith with it, shoveling towards Panachuli, who couldn't put it in. Played down low, getting the cycle going for Millbrook. Piper Smith in front, she scores on the doorstep, 3-1 Mustangs!
I think that was an intentional pass from Kaylee Murphy down in the corner to give Piper Smith the wide open shot all alone in the slot. Puts it right where she wants it, off the post and in. Well placed shot, good play. And as we saw on that total possession, Millbrook creating opportunities from both the corners and the points, able to keep that puck in on multiple clear attempts, and a good play of hustle, of grit, to give Millbrook that 2-goal lead back again from Piper Smith.
Lawrence Academy able to clear the zone for now. Jill Smith shielding off Gambino to hold the puck there. Smith able to keep it alive in the offensive zone and will play the bank pass on down. Lily Ainley chasing there. Danley Luck working hard as well, but she was checked up along the dasher behind Caitlin Michaels. Puck still loose, now coming loose. Gambino will get to the loose biscuit first, looking for an option. Danny Luck still on her. Hitting Haxton up the far wing. JC Downs will rush back to clean up. Downs from the corner. Jill Smith giving her some support. Danny Luck now through neutral ice. Will have to get on it, but Schuster will beat her to it. Danny Luck working hard to block up that far side. Danny Luck dealing in front. Went through. Nobody could get a stick on it. Shea Jazeel chance here. And it's bobbled momentarily, but a glove saved by Caitlin Michaels in the end will keep it a 2-goal game.
Danny Luck looking to connect with Smith or Ainley on a similar play that we saw coming from that last goal scored by Piper Smith and Kaylee Murphy. And then Shea J. Seal activating from the point, getting another shot off. Again, just shows us the ability of multiple different good quality chances coming from both the defense and the offense in the O-zone.
El Arago fast jump on the go right after the draw, able to get possession there. Centered it, but Morgan Ainley and Jayla Stever had some heroics in the blue paint to keep it out. Good bank pass played there. Piper Smith working, hitting Panachuli, but it's offside for a whistle and a stop.
Tough whistle there for Millbrook, but a great play. The ideas are flowing right now from this offense, especially that line of Panachuli, Piper Smith, and Murphy, doing a lot of creative things and making some good plays about halfway through the second period.
Rice able to get the draw win for Lawrence Academy. Puck sent down low by Captain El Arago. Emily Morin will play the rimmer around the dasher. Stepping into a shot was Jocelyn. That'll be cleared away after a good block by Piper Smith, and she'll head off for a change. And an icing here against Lawrence Academy will send the face-off down to the offensive zone for Millbrook.
So big face-off coming here. These goals today have been crucial for Millbrook. They've really built a lot of energy, a lot of momentum off of every goal tonight. And so this offensive draw coming soon after a goal is going to be huge for this Millbrook momentum and this Millbrook offense.
Kayla Rice able to win it for Lawrence Academy. Rice looking to clear, but it was kept in by Leary. Backhander thrown on net by Daniluk. Joe Smith from the corner looking for an option. Oh, Lily Ainley coming in. Just couldn't get enough wood on it. Lily Ainley up top, doing a good job keeping the offensive campaign going. Daniluk squeezed off along the wall, played forward, all the way down 200 feet. El Arago hard on the forecheck, able to beat out Shea Jazeel. Rago still working hard, had it stripped away and pickpocketed by Lily Ainley. Ainley's pass forward, just out of reach for Danny Look. The late offside here against Millbrook. Tagging up. Rago throwing that puck into the benching area for a whistle.
Yeah, as we saw just there from that effort from the Lawrence captain, Rago, Lawrence Academy has done a great job to win icing battles and make icing battles difficult for the Millbrook defense. Get those whistles, get that puck deep, and that's been a huge part in their ability to enter the offensive zone and keep that puck low, is that high press and willing to just hustle and drive from blue line to goal line and be there when needed.
Nola Gibbs hustling to it, was able to get it past JC Downs at the blue line. Emily Morin will step up and pick up the loose puck in neutral and get the red line and dump it in. Coming back the other way, Carey with a nice pass on forward that's deflected down to the corner. Gibbs coming in down the wall. Up top now, shot taken. That good block by Lila Panachuli, who hits the deck, and we'll see a penalty coming here against Lawrence Academy, sending Millbrook to their first power play of the night.
Lawrence's lone goal scorer, Gleischer, out on the tripping call, and as you noted, first power play for Millbrook tonight. Had a good penalty kill earlier on in the game, but this is an effective power play, and a power play with a lot of skill that Millbrook does like to use and is now given the advantage of doing so.
Jill Smith with the tie-up on the draw. Danny Look will come in and help her out and get the puck in Millbrook possession as they look to get set up here. In tight, Smith with a chance. Good pad save by Michaels as Lawrence looks to exit here. One-on-one, Gambino on Morin. Gambino on the outside, circling down below Morgan Ainley. Holding up far corner, wasting more time on this penalty kill. Hannah Haxton now into the play, will continue to work below the goal line. Haxton.
Good work from Gambino and Haxton, not to just rifle, or starting with Gambino, not to just rifle the puck all the way down, but try and work it in Millbrook's zone, take more time away from that power play, and has now taken about half the power play away and making things tricky for Millbrook to break out.
Morin will get going on the breakout, now playing a bank pass all the way down, hitting the foot of the official. Rago backtracking there. Jill Smith hard on her, coming into the play. Murphy to help out. Murphy off the wall with it. Murphy with some nice dangles to find herself some space. Squirting away from trouble, looking cross ice for Panachuli, but a clear from Lawrence will kill much more time on this penalty kill. There's just about 5 or so seconds left in the penalty to Gleischer.
Another example of battling for those icing calls. There wouldn't have been an icing as Lawrence was shorthanded, but good hustle to win the race and make things tricky for Millbrook down low on the power play.
Cycle moving, Jazeel hitting Smith in front. Ran out of real estate, had her back turned to the cage, couldn't make much happen. Up off the wall, Reese Pereira. Pass intercepted by Jazeel. Flying up into the air, but a second attempt will clear it down for an icing here against Lawrence with 4:39 left in this second period. Talked to Captain Lila Panachuli in the pregame. I asked her what was the energy like going into this game, and she said it was electric. Energy on the bus was great, energy in the locker room was great, and we're seeing a lot of that energy play out on the ice here as Millbrook looks to add to their lead.
Millbrook is, the two Smiths have struggled at the face-off dot compared to usual. So props to the Lawrence Academy centers to win a majority of the draws here tonight, especially in their defensive zone, to not give Millbrook a lot of opportunities off of set pieces.
Murphy able to get a pass to Piper Smith. Backhand attempt still loose in front, and a cover here by Michaels for another face-off. But Millbrook getting some more opportunities. 4.5 minutes left in the second period. Millbrook with a 3-1 lead. Gleischer tallying for Lawrence Academy. A goal coming from Piper Smith in the second period to extend the lead back to 2 for the Millbrook Mustangs. Julia Schuster coughing up the puck in her own zone. Panachuli coming in, firing a shot, glove save, and some nice work in front by the defensive effort to clear the rebound for Lawrence Academy. JC Downs not able to get back in alone. Morgan Ainley stretching out, making a beauty to keep it a 2-goal game. Up top, Carey firing a shot, blocked in front. Schuster from the point, taking another shot, and this one will deflect out a play off the stick of Ainley for a whistle with just under 4 minutes left to play in the second period.
So we saw some good efforts from that Millbrook team down low. A great save. Sorry, I'm blanking. By Michaels in the paint with the glove to spring Cookingham down on that breakaway, and then another fantastic save from Morgan Ainley in the opposite goal to keep the score at 3-1.
Dana Luck finding Jill Smith through neutral. Jill Smith using her speed to grab her own bank pass. Finding Lily Ainley in front, but it was just behind her, and she couldn't put it home. Jazeel holding the line nicely, shoveling down low towards Michaels, who will get the glove on it, and a whistle for a stop in play.
Some more good looks coming from this line of Jill Smith, Natalia Daniluk, and Lily Ainley. I feel like they've had so many good chances that have just missed by a centimeter, a millimeter even, but they're really working the Lawrence defense and making a lot of good things happen.
Jill Smith able to win the draw, but good work by Nishipur, and Haxton will work it free. Nishipur holding up near side wing shot taken, deflected it outside by Haxton. Centering drive, Nishipur still poking at it, but the referee blew his whistle, and we'll see a face-off draw in the defensive end for Millbrook.
Ainley holding that post well. You do see a little bit of urgency, a little bit more nerves kick in for this Lawrence team as the clock ticks down in the second period and they're down 2 goals. So they're looking to get at least one more this period, and they're trying to play really hard down low, as that's where they've had the most success from Millbrook early in the game, and then look to play that point pass as they did for their lone goal as the Millbrook wingers get sucked low.
Daniluk held up along the dasher. Jill Smith will get the zone. She'll send it all the way down, and this will be an icing as it's touched up by Schuster. Millbrook will face another defensive zone draw here as it comes out to the right of Morgan Ainley. Jill Smith will glide in to take the draw here for the Mustangs. Tied up there by Nala Gibbs at the dot. Puck's still loose there. Poked free. Emily Morin able to clear the zone. Schuster backtracking. Bank pass is the option she'll play. Jazeel hitting the deck. Chance in front for Gibbs, still loose. Jill Smith able to poke it away. Danny Luck not able to clear the zone. Smith will have to backtrack and help out the defensive effort. Still loose in front. Gibbs couldn't get a stick on it. Ainley working hard to get to that loose puck, but it's poked down to the corner by Schuster. Murphy coming in, get that puck in Millbrook possession in the offensive zone. Murphy looking to drive towards the front, couldn't quite get there. Jazeel lunging out. Murphy with it once again. Murphy trying the other side of the zone, holding up for some space. Panachuli now down low, swirling into a shot that's blocked. JC Downs will pinch in from the blue line and carry. Her bid goes cross crease and wide. Jayla Stever will send the puck down low on the dump. Piper Smith getting there first, looking to get the cycle going. Murphy will pick it up. Murphy with some space. Oh, but a great poke check there from Ava Glab. Robbed Murphy of any good scoring opportunity. Just over a minute left in this middle frame of action here between Lawrence and Millbrook. Lila Panachuli on the go, held up, had her stick lifted nicely, shot taken from a sharp angle with a good pad save. Jill Smith's bid, Karam's wide of the net. And on the go, Ella Rago playing off the boards. Jay Lestever will get there first for the Mustangs. Morgan Ainley stepping up to make sure that loose puck doesn't get behind her. Morin getting tied up and tangled on this near side dasher. Murphy coming away with it. Murphy getting the red line and sending it in cross corner. Ainley will play the chase game on Murphy's dump. Gleischer playing off the glass. Jazeel holding the line well as she hits the deck. Daniluk sending down low. Calling for the middle was Jazeel, couldn't quite get there. Ainley sending off the backhand off the dasher. Kayla Rice with it. Dogged hard by Lily Ainley, able to get a zonal clear. Jill Smith will undo that and send it back down low. Gleischer messing with it below Michaels. Gleischer coughing up now to Daniluk as the period expires. Millbrook 3, Lawrence 1 after 2.
Yeah, so some good pressure from Millbrook to end that period strong, keep Lawrence in the zone. And as the second started ticking away, we saw Lawrence become more physical, start playing the body, a few borderline calls. But Millbrook really starting to take control of this game, and they seem to be playing better as the game has gone on, which is very impressive considering how well they are playing.
So we'll go off to a quick intermission and join you back for second intermission report just before the third period. Millbrook up 3-1 after 2 at Loomis Chaffee taking on Lawrence Academy.
Sure.
Andre. See camera.
Welcome back. The end of second period intermission as we get set right before the third period. JD, what are your thoughts on that second period, and what does Millbrook need to do to close out this game in the third?
Solid second period from both teams. We did see Lawrence tie that period as opposed to losing as they did in the first. Some good offensive efforts from Lawrence, but good offense and defensive efforts from Millbrook have propelled them to that 3-1 lead. And this is a big period. It's your last period, 2-goal lead. As we say, 2-goal lead, most dangerous lead in hockey. If Lawrence gets one back, again, we see the momentum shift to their hands, but a third goal will really be the dagger for the Millbrook squad. So we'll see how this period plays out, but right now, the ball is in Millbrook's court. They just have to keep doing what they've been doing, and they will walk away with the win.
Emily Morin sending on for Natalia Danieluk, who will work it off the dasher and down low. That yellow stripe of the dasher getting a lot of work tonight, as we've seen many a bank pass played off it. Jill Smith hard on the forecheck. Puck sent up the wall there by Jocelyn. Held in. Jill Smith driving towards the cage, but not before Caitlin Michaels could get a glove on it and cover for a stop and play.
Yeah, if Millbrook can just keep this puck in the zone, keep it low, get those. I mean, ideally you don't want whistles because whistles give more time, more rest for the Lawrence team to try and bounce back, but just try and take this clock away. Keep it in the offensive zone. Millbrook's going to have a good bid here in this third period.
Jill Smith from behind the cage looking to work. Looking to find Shea Dazile up top, but that was cut off by Gambino. Gambino coming back the other way, getting around Dazile. Morin lunging out. Backhanded chance there from Pereira, but a good save by Ainley as Emily Morin is down. Puck still loose in front. And we'll see a whistle here as Morin went awkwardly into the boards.
Tough collision in the boards after making the heroic defensive play to help shut that Lawrence 2-on-1 down. But we do hope she is okay.
Close that screen.
We hope she is all right, as she is one of the key players to the Millbrook defense and team as a whole. Very talented defenseman, has helped a lot defensively and offensively this year.
Emily Morin able to skate off under her own power, which is good to see. Draw will come in the inside the Millbrook zone here.
I will say, some great saves by Morgan Ainley after that collision and odd man rush to keep that puck out of the net and shut Lawrence down on the goal step.
Callie Leary with a tie-up down low on Nishapur. Callie Leary looking to wheel out of her own zone. She'll find Panachuli. Panachuli will keep it moving up the dasher. And down low, Murphy with a good hustle and what should have been a washed icing, but the official didn't agree. And so, whistle blown with 15:58 left in this third period.
Yeah, although Kaylee Murphy did not win the call, just make sure Lawrence knows that Millbrook will hustle for those. They're not getting any freebies in any aspect of the game, including just simple icing calls.
Morgan Ainley with a nice pad save there. Follow-up chance going the outside of her pad as well. Piper Smith will pick up the loose biscuit. And through neutral ice, she'll get it down below the blue line. Rice able to pick it up and hit Nishapur. Nishapur into the offensive zone. Drop pass for Haxton. Her shot. Good pad save by Ainley. Leary with it now for the Mustangs, playing the bank pass up to Panachuli, and her forward pass for Smith was just out of reach. Puck sent back in down low. Leary once again will play it. Going up along, Nala Gibbs on the other side for Lawrence Academy. Able to get that puck first. Jill Smith will poke it on forward for Murphy. Murphy through neutral ice, 2-on-2. She's got Panichuli with her. Murphy looking to make some space. Smith, follow up, and a shot that goes just wide and away from the stick of Panichuli. Shea Jazeel stepping into a blast that goes up over the bar as Millbrook will get some personnel changes onto the ice. Jill Smith working down below the goal line, centering past nobody home there for the Mustangs, and that'll be sent out off the glass by Nishapur.
Some good pressure from Millbrook and a couple good looks. Jill Smith almost tallying her second of the night, but good looks and good bids to keep Lawrence down low.
Jazeel holding to the outside on Cookenham. Up top, shot taken there by Carey. Follow up, Morgan Ainley squared up nicely and made the stop.
Two more big saves from Morgan Ainley, but as we've seen time and time again tonight, Lawrence has been doing a good job of getting that puck low, sucking those wingers low, sucking the center low, and then feeding that point for the shot and deflection and look in front. It is how they scored their goal. It's how their most dangerous opportunities have come. And Millbrook's just got to make sure they don't get sucked too low and don't fall for that trap.
Emily Morin back on the ice. Good to see that. Seems not too much worse for wear after her injury. No ice here as it was deflected all the way down. Carey playing D to D to Schuster. Schuster will get the zone clear. It'll be all the way down though, and an icing here against Lawrence Academy, and the Spartans will have the draw in their own zone.
Fortunately for the Spartans, they weren't on the ice too long, so getting trapped out there is not a huge penalty as it normally can be. But Millbrook able to get some fresh legs on, set something up on a Lawrence team that was not able to get a change.
Shea Jazeel backtracking on Ava Glab. Glab able to send it down on the dump in. JC Downs working. She'll find Panichuli. Panichuli coming back. Cross ice pass snapped over to Murphy. Murphy coming in far wing. Looking for an option. She'll hold up and spin around. Piper Smith helping her out as she coughed up the puck. And Lawrence Academy will now come away with it. Gambino, one-on-one on Downs. Gambino to the outside, and a snappy glove save from Ainley will keep this a 2-goal hockey game.
Yeah, nice glove save by Morgan Ainley to shut down one of Lawrence's top 4 point scorers. Gambino with 9 goals and 11 assists has been a huge contributor to this Lawrence offense so far this year, and a nice save by Morgan Ainley to keep her pointless tonight.
Piper Smith on the draw against Rago. Shea Jazeel sending the puck along the dasher. Murphy tied up there by Rago coming away with it now. Rago circling down below, trying to throw a shot through crease, but Gambino couldn't get a stick on it. The Mustangs clearing the zone momentarily. Coming back the other way, Gleischer and Rago. Rago stepping into a shot that deflects up and out of play into the netting, and a whistle.
Crucial stick work there by Shea Jazeel to deflect that puck up and out of play. And tonight as a whole, we haven't seen as many blocks and stick work plays from Millbrook in the defensive zone as we usually do, which is why that Lawrence offensive, strategy has been so effective coming from the point.
Ainley stepping into a block there. Gleischer have the bid going wide. Rivet pinching down now. Danny Luck able to push it back down towards Morin, who can clear the blue line and relieve pressure momentarily. Rivet D to D now. Gleischer with it, looking for a pass. Couldn't find it and found the stick of Danny Luck. Gleischer headed back to retreat. Lawrence Academy on the reset. Emily Morin stepping up. Lily Ainley will play some defensive duties now. Puck still loose, caroming off that dasher, pinballing down deep. Jayla Stever now with it. Jayla Stever hitting Danny Luck, but Danny Luck couldn't corral it from there. Emily Morin will play it to Danny Luck once again on that far board. This time she'll get a nice pass off through her legs. Paxton with pressure, as well as Nishapur. And finally, Danny Luck will come away with it on the clear. Danny Luck on the outside, finding Ainley, who tips it down. but not much more than that will come as Danny Luck will finish the change for Millbrook. 11:45 left in this third period hockey. Lila Panichuli with it now for the Mustangs. Panichuli playing Jaziel. Jaziel activated from the blue line. Couldn't quite find Smith. Murphy with it now high slot, taking a shot, that one going wide of the net after a deflection. Give and go, Panichuli's bid is blocked in front. Haxton coming away, will air it out to neutral ice. Panichuli will come and play it. Piper Smith with it now, stepping into the offensive zone. Murphy near side on the cross ice pass. Puck caroming down to the corner now. Panichuli in there. Smith chance and a nice shoulder save by Michaels. Follow up, Downs getting some good wood on it, but a big block by Lawrence Academy as they come back the other way. Cookingham trying to cook her way towards the cooker, but that play is shut down by Downs and Jaziel. Nishapur laying out, couldn't quite get to the puck.
Good defense on both sides of the puck. Originally for Lawrence's side of things, getting some big blocks, breaking up some important plays for Millbrook, and then by Shay J. Seal to backtrack, break up the one-on-one opportunity, and get the puck out of the zone.
Murphy getting tangled up in the near side corner down in the Lawrence Academy end of things. Jill Smith helping out. Jayla Stever up at the blue line firing a shot that's gloved down by Caitlin Michaels, and a whistle stop in play. Just over 10 minutes left in this final period of action. Millbrook looking to close out. Lawrence Academy looking to find a way back into this hockey game, as this is a single elimination tournament. Winner goes on, loser goes home. Daniluk, Jill Smith now in the corner. Smith away from trouble, down below the goal line. Couldn't quite center it off. Good work there by Rago. Will work the puck free. Played all the way down. Reese Pereira on the chase. Emily Morin got there before Pereira could. Stever forward. Jill Smith on for Daniluk, who hits the deck, losing an edge, and a delayed offsides here will cause Millbrook to get back above the blue line. Biscuit sent on down. Emily Morin back towards that far corner to play it. Daniluk on that far wall to try and get a breakout going, as we often see her. Morin away from trouble. Daniluk once again with a nice look away pass for Jill Smith. Sent down and will come in, no icing as it's waved off by the officials. Lily Ainley grinding on below Michaels. Carey trying to find Gambino. That play was broken up and intercepted. Murphy centering try off the outside of the post. Piper Smith with it now, coughing up the puck in the offensive zone, and Rago will clear down out of the zone. And Stever will get caught offside here with just under 9 minutes left in the third period.
Millbrook have been caught off a few times this game, a lot more often than they usually are, and I think that just goes to speak for the hustle and the determination to just get that puck low, keep it low, and do anything just to kind of keep Lawrence from getting in their zone and creating their own opportunities.
Haxton's clear was cut off by Smith. Big drive from Smith, cut off by Haxton. Smith driving towards the cage, backhand opportunity was snuffed out. Downs not quite able to hold the line, and another offsides at the Lawrence blue line.
Yeah, 8:33 left to play here, as you see on the clock, and an important 8.5 minutes, second half of this third period for Lawrence. They are still down 2. Millbrook with the majority of possession and play this period. Lawrence is going to have to find something quick to get things going offensively.
Jill Smith with some speed up the wing, full head of steam, getting in past the red line and the blue line. Stick handles on the outside, protecting the puck there. Leaving a drop pass there for Ainley. Daniluk coming in to help out. Lily Ainley bumper play just off the slot area. Jill Smith poking that puck back down. Puck played in by Haxton, far corner. Nishapur will chase it down. Jaziel will hold her up along the boards there. Jill Smith Danny, look, crisp passing there. Ainley on the go off the bank pass. Not much juice left at the end of the shift. We'll get down low below Michaels. Hold up there, try and work it up top. Couldn't quite find an open lane as they were all clogged up with sticks and bodies. And the puck will end up out of play in the Lawrence benching area.
Well needed change for Daniluk and Ainley, but some good breakout and breakup of plays by Millbrook in the defensive zone to get this puck out of the zone and just keep Lawrence away from the net and away from creating any dangerous offensive bids.
Talking to Lila Panicciulli in the pregame, I asked her about what's it like playing with a short bench. She said, you know, it's tiring and it can be a lot sometimes, but it's also a lot of fun because you get to play a lot of hockey. And as two guys who play hockey, it's a ton of fun out there. So the people on that bench just want to get back out on the ice. But we'll see how the fatigue wears on them in this third period as both teams continue to battle hard. Leary able to clear the zone. Murphy edged off the puck, but not before she can make a nice pass to Panicciulli. Panicciulli couldn't quite get the move and shot away that she wanted. Cookingham coming back, stepping into a blocker save, Ainley. Leary had the pass threaded through her legs. Cookingham couldn't put it home. And Millbrook will come back the other way. 2-on-2, Murphy. Panicciulli in behind. Murphy dangalicious towards the cage, but couldn't snap it home. Puck getting tied up down low. Jill Smith pressuring there. Not before it'll be kicked out to Ava Glab, who will throw it on Morgan Ainley. Rebound steered to the corner. Jazeel in there to pick it up, playing angles there against Rago. Shot taken, whistling wide of the net by Pereira. Jazeel doing more of the angle and poke play that we know she's really good at along the wall. Jazeel looking to work it free on Gambino. Puck battle right in below us. Sticking for it, Schuster, as the official will blow the whistle for a stop, and we'll see a face-off here.
Now down to less than 6 minutes left to play. As you noted on that short bench earlier, we've seen the addition of Callie Leary coming out and playing a more regular shift in this third period, especially after that collision in the corner of Emily Morin. But that defense starting to utilize some more players late in this game.
Morin will hit the skate boot of Ainley. That puck will deflect down, but it doesn't quite make it to the goal line, so no icing there. Schuster playing chase on it. Schuster with it once again below Caitlin Michaels. Emily Morin with a good step up to keep the offensive campaign rolling. Second attempt will get the clear going. Reese Pereira will hustle down and chase down Shea Jazeel. Jazeel will change directions and move away from pressure. 6-ounce rubber, air it out, down by Jazeel. Not quite the 200 feet, and will be played by Caitlin Michaels. Pereira with a nice pass on for Gambino. Gambino one-on-one against Morin. Morin had a nice stick, step up, couple in front, and Ainley will make the save, and a whistle here as Morgan Ainley had the cover and a stop.
Fourth or fifth time we've seen Morgan Ainley just sit in that crease and just get whacked at with the puck just sitting there loose. She's done a great job to cover it up, keep that puck out of the net in those situations. I mean, we even see the backup of Shea JCL laying down, pushing Morgan forward to keep her away from that goal line and not let anything squeak through.
Yeah, you talk about Morgan Ainley being cool as a cucumber at all times, and that play shows it perfectly.
Yeah, she just kind of sits there and does essentially what she's supposed to do. And it looks like there's no effort. It looks like there's no anxiousness or anything on her part.
Glacier's bid broken up by Jazeel, played out by Panicciulli. Glacier racing down, Murphy couldn't quite get there, so we'll see an icing here and another draw in the offensive zone.
Yeah, so we've had a lot of those really close icing calls tonight. Both teams with a lot of hunger, a lot of drive to win every call, do everything they can to keep that whistle, keep that play in their favor. And as time keeps ticking away, Millbrook is holding on strong to that 2-goal lead.
Drop of the puck. Puck will come to Ainley with a nice toe save. Jazeel off the dasher. Puck whiffed on there by Rivet. Cookingham looking to get around Jazeel's chance in front by Haxton, but a good glove save and a whistle.
Yeah, good, really nice save on Haxton from Ainley. Haxton, one of the co-goal leaders for the Lawrence team with 13 on the year. Has a dangerous shot and can certainly do some effective things offensively from that slot position, but nice save by Ainley to shut her down and bail her team out.
Glacier able to get Pereira. Pereira moving the puck forward for Rago. Rago driving towards the cage. Good poke check by Ainley. Murphy on the go, had it ripped off by Glacier. Jill Smith getting the second attempt clear. Pereira backtracking now. Murphy hard on her as a couple bodies tumbled at that blue line. Gambino coming into a shot. Pad save by Ainley. Morin had the puck ripped off. Rago coming in, and she'll take a shot to the belly of Ainley, who covers and stops with 3:48 left to play in this final frame of action.
Possession starting to turn more into Lawrence's favor. We've seen a lot of pressure coming from them as of late in these last in the last three minutes we've experienced, but we do see some defensive efforts and defensive structure coming in from the coaches of the Millbrook squad.
Great play at the top of the blue line by Carey to hold the puck in. Nishapur not able to quite get it into the crease area where she wanted. Haxton will try it now, and a good poke check by Jazeel will keep that from happening. Danny Look couldn't quite get the pass from Stever. The puck does clear the zone for now. Carey sending it back in off the wall. Stever will do it the other way, and this one will come all the way down, and the official says icing with 3:14 left in the final period.
JCL seemingly to be everywhere in the defensive zone right now. Broke up a play behind the net, then comes in front, breaks up another play in front of the net, just getting in front of pucks. Definitely playing her role tonight in shutting Lawrence down offensively.
Jill Smith with a good face-off win, very important in the defensive zone. Jazeel able to play it off the dasher and the glass. Danny Look getting a breakout pass to Ainley, enough where Jill Smith can get to it and get going in the offensive zone. Danny Look will get the legs turning up the wall, couldn't quite get a pass off. She'll circle in behind and come to the top of the circle. Danny Look from the top of the circle, cycle game now being played. Gambino will get there before Ainley. Danny Look hard pressure on the wall, winning the puck back. Gambino with a pickpocket for Lawrence. And a breakout pass there to Haxton. Haxton going cross ice for Nishapur. Puck getting held up at the blue line. Should be delayed offsides, and it will. Tagging up is Lawrence. Tied up there, kick free by Danny Look, and she'll hop off for the change.
As time ticks down, we start to get closer to goalie pulling range. See if Lawrence doesn't try and get some offensive zone structure and pull Michaels to get that extra attacker on late.
Once again, Shea Jazeel playing very solid defense there, coming into the play and poking it away. Panachuli couldn't quite beat out Rago, and an icing here with 2:04, and what I would say is a golden opportunity to get Michaels out of the crease.
Yeah, if you win this draw, Michaels will probably come out a little bit on the draw, look to win it and get that extra attacker on. But another close icing call, and good hustle by Captain Lila Panachuli to almost win that race. Few iffy calls, but it looks like there is a timeout. Not 100% sure whether or not it is Millbrook's or Lawrence's. I would assume it's Lawrence, as they do have the offensive draw, and this is the time of the game in which they will look to pull that goalie. But Lawrence starting to up it offensively, and some good defensive coverage and structure from Millbrook to keep that puck out of the net.
2 minutes, 4 seconds up on the game clock. 2-goal lead for Millbrook in the third period. Plenty of time to get two back, so you got to play solid defense if you're Millbrook. Lawrenceville does need to play with a little bit of uppity in their step.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that we know is going to happen is one team's going to run out of time. whether that is Lawrence or Millbrook, depending on how these last couple minutes go. It will happen. And so for Lawrence, you've really got to get that pressure on now. Get it on as soon as you can. Get pucks to net. Get bodies in front. As we've seen, a lot of their good opportunities have come from working low, playing it up to the point, and getting those shots on net, creating chaos in front of Morgan Ainley. And then for Millbrook, you don't need the offense right now. Get that puck out of the zone. Try not to ice it. Loft it up into the neutral zone. But take your chances. Play smart chances. If you have that offensive rush, take it. Use that opportunity. Get another if you can. But it's going to be important for them just to make sure they keep that defensive structure going. We do see Lawrence pulling Michaels already off that timeout. So it will be 6-on-5, starting with this defensive draw for Millbrook, offensive for Lawrence. And we'll see how these teams read and react to the play coming up right here.
Drago set to take the draw against Piper Smith. Millbrook sorting out what kind of structure they want to play. Cage empty. 2:04 left on the clock. 2-goal lead for Millbrook in playoff hockey. What's better than this? Ava Glab couldn't quite get on it. Stever hitting the deck. Piper Smith in the corner bothering Gambino. Glab using her body to shield the puck. Thrown in front. Murphy coming away with it. She'll chip it out. Murphy able to get a clear and will chase it down. Hannah Haxton will beat her to it. Haxton coming around the net. Murphy hard on the back check. Panachuli with a good step up there. Puck coming free. Ava Glab in the offensive zone trying to sauce across. Going through as Jazeel loses her stick. Murphy couldn't quite catch it. Gambino's bid going to the corner. Another shot taken in, a beautiful block by Shea Jazeel. Piper Smith in the corner. Jazeel working there as well against Gambino and Glab. Up the wall now. Jocelyn couldn't get there. Piper Smith whiffing on the clearance attempt. Rago stepping into a shot to be batted down by Morin. Nishapur coming in. Morin with it once again. Piper Smith. Morin up the wall. Couldn't quite get a clear shot. Taken far side back door. No more real estate down there for Gambino. Gambino up top. Paxton stepping into a shot. Morgan Ainley with a couple nice saves as she'll fall on it. And a whistle here with 45.8 left in the period.
Yeah, so some great play both by Lawrence and by Millbrook to get that play going. And a great save by Morgan Ainley coming in there off that stretch. Cross crease pass from the Lawrence offense. And with 45 seconds left, we'll see what's about to happen. But Millbrook doing a good job keeping those pucks in the corners, stick on stick, and breaking up a lot of the Lawrence plays.
Jill Smith getting an important win, and Emily Morin will immediately go to freeze it along the wall. Jill Smith will send it on down, trying for the cage. Doesn't find it. Lily Ainley on the chase, and she'll just get edged out here by Cookingham. So we'll see another draw with 32.4 seconds left in the third period.
Yeah, so a good look there. That original play by Emily Morin. I would like to see her get her body behind her stick and the puck on the boards. As we saw, Lawrence was able to take that puck away because she was just using her stick, but get your body in front of that. And then a good look by Jill Smith for the empty net and hustle by Lily Ainley to try and beat that icing out. We do say Millbrook's got a fast team, so to see the wheels and speed on this Lawrence team is very impressive.
Emily Morin shooting for the cage, and she finds it! That'll put the icing on the cake! 4-1 Millbrook with 26.6 left in the third period.
Emily Morin with her fourth goal of the year, puts the puck away 200 feet and secures the deal for Millbrook on this semi-final win. Quarterfinal win that will advance them to the semifinals on Saturday against Groton. And a big game coming up for them. A great play, finish strong, get that goal, and propel your team to the semis.
Danny Luck will freeze that puck up along the wall, or thought she would, as the clock ticks down. Jill Smith just punching at it and poking at it. Coming away with it in that far corner. Shuster on her. Less than 10 seconds now. Puck in below Caitlin Michaels. Played forward, cut off, and that will do it. Millbrook has punched their ticket to the semifinals with a win against Lawrence Academy at Loomis Chaffee. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Lawrence, as Millbrook topped them 4-1 here on Wednesday afternoon.
They do it, a crucial 4-1 win coming from Millbrook with goals scored by Kaylee Murphy, Jill Smith, Piper Smith, and then lastly the empty netter from Emily Morin. A great game played by the girls in blue. Outstanding efforts from the Lawrence Academy squad. A wonderful game to watch. Millbrook going to the semifinals, taking their lone senior to the second playoff game of her career of the year. An overall great effort by the girls in blue to get this win, and now have a bid for the finals on Saturday.
As they go through the handshake line, Millbrook will go to take on Groton on Saturday. That game, I assume, will be, I think, neutral site. Groton's probably outside the 3-hour limit time range. But anyway, they've punched their ticket to the semifinals. A huge team win for Millbrook girls hockey, as we wish all the best Mustang teams, girls and boys basketball, the best as well this afternoon. Not quite sure what's going on with them, but
just on that note, boys varsity basketball game started at 4:45. It should be up on the YouTube. There are links out there somewhere, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm not 100% sure. Girls varsity basketball game starting at 6. So watch those, support the Mustangs, and a huge winter effort from the Mustang athletics programs to send 3 teams to the playoff this year, and a great individual team effort from this girls varsity hockey squad to win first round playoffs this year. So on to the next. This will be our last broadcast of the year, as Charlie has to leave for spring break before Saturday. But it's been a great run. And yeah, we hope to find some other people for next year. But
it will be our last hockey broadcast together. Sad to say.
Until ESPN.
Until ESPN. Well, hopefully the NHL's not on ESPN. I'm not quite favorable to that. But until then, and until next time, Charlie K, JD Whiting, signing off for now.